Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have done this simple look. You can wear it any time of the day for any type of event. I've actually done this makeup before I go and do makeup for a wedding party this morning. So quick and easy. I did this makeup in 15 minutes from start to finish. That's including removing yesterday's makeup. Yes, I know it's a bad thing. Bring makeup to bed, but hey, I did it. So yeah, so to learn how to get this look and how simple it was, just keep watching. Alright guys, so first off I'm going to prime my eyes with an eye primer. For a list of all the products that I'll be using, they'll be all listed down below, so if you're wanting to know which particular products I'm using, you can just have a look down there. Alright, so after priming my eyes, I'm going to go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm just grabbing a shadow brush and going in to the warm medium brown shade, and I'm just going to add this into my crease. Very similar to what would probably be called a transition colour, but I'm actually going to be using this as part of the look as well, so it's doing a bit of both. So I'm just going to add that in to my crease with a shadow brush. Alright, so now I'm just going to grab a large dome shadow brush and I'm going to go in to, it's like a light let's say that again, a light charcoal shade, and I'm just going back into the crease to deepen up the crease. So I'm using the bullet brush just because I get more of a controlled product dispersion with that brush than say using a shadow brush. So like I said, we're just going into the crease backwards and forwards, just darkening and deepening that crease. So just using a shadow brush, I'm going in to, it's a Pallet the nude colour and it's matte. So I'm just rubbing that across my brow bone and using that colour also to help blend out the edges. So I'm going in with a fluffy shadow brush and I'm going to be grabbing the charcoal shade again, and I'm just going to be going backwards and forwards in my crease. With crease work, I do find the windscreen wiper motion, or what we call the windscreen wiper motion, works best, but like it's totally up to you on how you do things, whatever works best for you. So I'm going back in with the light brown shade and I'm just going to be adding this to the outer V of my eye, so from the lash line up to the crease, but just on the outer V. Same brush, back in with the darker shade that we've been using and doing the same thing. This time I'm just going to go in circular motions to help swoosh everything together. In other words, we're blending everything together. Now it's time to darken everything. So I'm grabbing another fluffy brush into a black shadow and I'm just adding this to the outer V. Firstly, just to the outer V, just to deepen and darken everything. So just adding a little bit of product and then we're just going to be adding as we go. So what we want to do is we want to do the outer V and you want to bring it up into the crease so everything meshes together. You can make this as deep as dark as you like. Now I'm going to add in some mascara. So this is the Bodyography mascara and I'm just going to be adding this to my upper and lower lashes. It's time to move on to the face. So firstly, I'm just going to prime. Bless me. Alright, so now we're going to go in with a foundation. I'm going in with the Bodyography liquid foundation and a Sigma F80 kabuki brush. And I'm just going to be adding this to my whole face. Sorry about my sneezing. I don't know what it was. Yeah, something just triggered off with my sinus and I just started sneezing. So that's just what happened. So as you can see here, I'm just applying the foundation to my whole face. Yeah, just in stippling type of motions, I find that works best. I'm just cleaning up underneath my eyes here. I had a tiny bit of fallout, but we got rid of that. So yeah, so just adding the foundation to my entire face and down my neck.
I was fine when you held my hand. I was fine when you pulled me down. You said the stars would answer. You said our prayers were written down. I was fine when you pulled me in. We were forced to be human, and then the world came after, and I had never questioned it.
Now it's time to conceal, so I'm going with my favourite concealer at the moment, which is the MAC Prolongwear concealer in NW20, and I'm just going to be adding this underneath my eyes just to help conceal everything, as well as giving a brightening effect. So now I'm just going to be adding it to the bridge of my nose, my top lip, for highlighting purposes. I do this all the time. I just think it complements the face beautifully. I'm also doing down my brow bone and just across my forehead. So I'm just blending that all in with my finger. So now we're going to go in and we're going to fix the eyes. Just from when concealing around the eyes, I did come a little bit too close to the socket and I disturbed the makeup. So I'm just going in and fixing all that up. Now it's time for bronzing. So I'm going with the only Napoleon Perdis product that I like, which is this bronzer. And I'm going to be taking that on a Real Techniques brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be adding it underneath my cheekbone as a transition colour for my contour. And I'm also going to be bronzing up my face with this powder. I like this powder because it's not too orange, if that makes sense, and I know on my pale skin it comes off really nice. So I'm just doing the tip of my chin as well, just to shorten my chin, if that makes sense, just to make the bottom of my face a little bit more rounder. Alright, so now I'm going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, the contour palette, and I'm grabbing the lightest shade on a bullet face brush, and I'm just using that to set where I placed the Prolongwear concealer. So that's underneath my eyes, my nose, my forehead, my top lip. I'm just also adding around my jawline too, just to help highlight that ever so slightly. So now I'm going in with a Real Techniques brush and the lightest contour shade, and I'm just going to be contouring with that colour. Sorry guys, I'm having trouble talking today, and I don't know why. Maybe because it's Sunday. You know. So like I said, I'm just contouring my face, doing my jawline, la-di-da-di-da. Okay, so now I'm grabbing just a little fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to contour my nose. So now it's time to add some colour in my face. So I'm grabbing my favourite Bengal blush palette. I'm going in with a Real Techniques face brush, and I'm just going to be adding this to my cheekbones, just to add in a little bit of colour, like a little flush of colour into my cheeks. So now I'm going to set the rest of my face and blend everything together. I'm using my Chanel translucent powder. In love with this powder, people, in love. So I'm just taking that on a real fluffy powder brush, and I'm just stippling this all over my face, just to set the rest of the foundation and to blend everything together, like contour, bronze, cheek, blush, all that type of crap, just to blend all of that together. So now it's time to tame the caterpillars. So I've got my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Promade and the brow brush, and I'm just going to be combing through my brows and then filling them in.
I was fine when you held my hand. I was fine when you pulled me down. You said the stars would answer. You said our prayers were written down. I was fine when you pulled me in. We were forced to be human, and then the world came after, and I had never questioned it. And they said it was wrong.
I'm just going to go in and add an additional layer of mascara just to make my lashes look a little more fuller, and I'm also doing my lower lash line now. time to highlight and add some sheen to the face. So I'm using my new love, the MAC Soft and Gentle. And I'm just adding that to my cheekbones, tip of my nose, and my top lip. Just blending that all in, giving me that luscious shine. Love. Totally should have got dressed before filming this video. It's the third time I've had to fix my towel. Alright, so I'm just taking a disposable lip brush and going into my my MAC lipstick palette. And I'm just adding the colour onto the lips. First lining the lips per se, and then actually just filling them all in with the lip colour. Like I said, if you're wanting to know what products I'm actually using, I'll have a list of them down below.
I was fine when you held my hand. I was fine when you pulled me down. You said the stars would answer. You said our prayers were written down. I was fine when you...
So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed and learned something, and I will see you again soon.
And I had never questioned you.